Hello, hello. And welcome back. Oh, our death count.
I just wanted to... that warning was actually it was only up for a short amount of time. But I was just saying to Jacob that I thought that warning should probably be up.
Some parts of this game may be considered violent or cruel. Where have you heard that before?
Is that in Silent Hill or something?
It is in the start of pretty much every single Silent Hill game.
I don't remember.
It is the first nod to Silent Hill. There will be many nods throughout this game.
Yeah, Jacob played this a while ago, and I do remember you showed me some bits, and I was like, is that? It got to the point where it was like, is that homage or is that ripping it off? I don't think any of this is ripping it off because they're not pretending they didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
pretending that they made it
it's
up,
definitely taken a lot of inspiration from Silent Hill, but it's also taken a lot of inspiration from some like anime and some other things that I'm not familiar with. So.
And Silent Hill doesn't own all those ideas. So.
No, but I don't actually mind it. Like the amount of references and nods to Silent Hill, I would think I would be like annoyed that they're copying. But I don't know, it does it in its own way, and I actually quite like how they've done it. So.
Without having played it, so this could change, but I don't think it will because I have seen bits of it. Yeah, it would just be annoying if they did all those nods, but then acted like they didn't.
Yeah.
Or tried to copyright the idea of alternate worlds, or whatever. Isn't that what Bluebird did or something?
Yeah.
Like,
they did.
Come on. Anyway.
But yeah, so this is Signalis. This was released. Not last year, the year before, 2022 I think it was. It's a horror game. It is heavily inspired by Silent Hill and Resident Evil. It's very good. It's probably one of my favorite games of recent times.
I don't know anything story-wise. I just got shown some aesthetic stuff, basically.
Yeah, so the story in this is very I don't know how to describe it. Complex, I guess you could say. There's a lot of layers to it, and it's not very forthcoming with a lot of the information. It's kind of like you're kind of expected to play through a few times and kind of dig for information to get the full story. I will try my best to remember what's going on because
well,
I also watched some videos to kind of refresh the story in my brain because it is kind of it's got a lot of unknowns and mystery to it, and a lot of things aren't just spelled out, so you know what's happening. It's kind of you just have to piece it together.
I tend to want to summarize as well. So wait, this is happening and this and blah blah. So that, I think it could be annoying, but maybe people would like it. First thing, that said switch profile. Is that to do with the concept in the game? Or is that just a mechanic?
It did.
Yeah, it's in really light. Hold any key to switch profile.
Oh, interesting. Because it does actually say continue on the screen. It says continue, so these are the games I've done previously. It also says begin anew. But I guess you can just have, so you'd probably lose all your progress there. So maybe that is better to change to another profile.
Oh, okay.
Because one thing with this game.
So the reason I wanted to point it out is because it's really subtly written there. It seemed secretive.
Yeah.
Howdy, stranger.
A new one. Alright, well this is probably all just standard.
The audio on the menu is freaky. Good sign already.
The audio on this game is pretty cool.
Again, this is the aesthetic I wanted for my website, but then was that's not really accessible.
Yeah, so you can it has a film grain on at the moment, which I kind of like. You can also do CRT mode, which looks kind of cool.
Oh, yes.
But I don't know if we should play with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like this is just this definitely adds to the atmosphere, but I feel like this is probably better for the stream.
No,
is that not full? Oh.
No.
I was supposed to fill that in.
My dream board was full, it's just that it's too far away. I can't reach it.
So yeah. Oh, there you go. There it is again. So another thing I'll say in regards to the profiles, another thing that is I'm assuming inspired by Silent Hill 2 in particular, is that this game has multiple endings.
Okay.
And the endings are determined by your playstyle.
Okay.
The same way
I think you
Silent
told me
Hill 2
that, yeah.
endings are. Yeah, so it's kind of like...
But we're not going to aim for anything, we're just going to play.
There is one ending that would be better for us to get because I think it's more interesting. But if we don't get it, we can always watch a video of that ending.
Okay.
But yeah, the game is kind of intended for you to play through a few times to kind of piece the story together and to see the different endings. And yeah. So we will begin. This game has a lot of German and a lot of Japanese. And English, which is quite cool in terms of style. And the eyeballs move as following this. Alright, we'll start.
Matrix reference, maybe.
So, we are awake. We are frozen. Turn on. Alright.
So...
We know nothing at the moment.
No, I was just thinking the buttons are in Japanese, like, if... I mean, obviously, as you had all the menu and stuff was in English and stuff, but I was just wondering if we're gonna... If there's hidden stuff because there's things in Japanese that we don't understand.
Is hidden stuff. I'm not sure about in terms of the Japanese, but I know in terms of the German, there is hidden stuff.
Okay.
Or there's stuff that is you see in German that is definitely related to the story.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of it's very so that's a good kind of like example is that there's a lot of subtle stuff like that where like you don't necessarily need to read it, but if you delved deeper into like translating that stuff, then you would probably gain some information.
I love that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think things that are difficult to find, if they're vital to the story, it's kind of like you've just made the game not really playable.
Yeah.
Or just like annoying to play.
We have a book. It's in
Is that German?
I believe that is German.
Yeah.
Penrose type vessel, field operations manual. Penrose type vessels of the Yushin People's Navy are low-cost space exploration vessels deployed beyond the solar system's edge in the search for planets and moons fit for habitation or rich in natural resources to support the continuous growth of our great nation.
So we're assuming, well, I would assume we are in a Penrose type vessel, or we are a Penrose type vessel if we're a robot.
That would be a good assumption to make.
Okay.
All Penrose vessels are piloted by a Gestalt scout officer, supported by a land survey / ship technician replica.
Okay, so we're probably a ship technician replica then.
An Elster, LSTR, an Elster. Can sit with a window of Google Translate. You could. A lot of the messages are really fast though, so yeah.
Oh, we should also... There's another squirrel who could help with some of the German.
That's true.
Just saying.
Well, they're not a squirrel actually, they're a ninja on here.
Well, but they're a squirrel.
They're a squirrel.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably not super important. Its partner system of Gestalt replica cooperation has proved successful in countless previous scout operations. Mutual control and support allow both the Gestalt officer and the technician replica to perform at their optimal capacity.
Don't go to the next page. Sorry, I just need to like take that in again. Already I'm like, sorry, I need to just take that in.
There's
for
a lot
second.
of information.
Penrose vessel type of ship. Gestalt. That's a word I feel like I should know.
Gestalt in this game, I can just say it because I don't think it's spoiling anything. Gestalt basically means a human in this game.
Doesn't that mean...
I don't know. It probably means something. I think it might be... No.
I'm like, is it a place? Is it making me think of a different word? I don't know. Okay, but anyway.
And then a replica should give
So like
vague
a
idea of what
human and a
is.
replica. I mean, yeah, I would have assumed that was a human anyway from the context here.
Yeah. So they work together. So you got a human and a
Oh, so
replica.
I guess, yeah, we're either a human or a replica. I feel like we're a replica. That may be because I subconsciously have that from something you told me the first time around, or because we look kind of robotic. Okay.
Once the vessel is catapulted towards the edge of the solar system by an orbital mass driver, the pilot may adjust the course from the flight deck while the replica will take care of mechanical maintenance of the vessel.
Also, the replica, use of the word replica makes me think of Blade Runner. Jesus Christ, I almost forgot the name of the movie. Of course, Gestalt is a loan word from German, so Google just says Gestalt in English. Very useful.
Yeah.
So, but it's like a word. That's the thing. I feel like I've just heard it as a word. That's why I was. What does
I have
it
heard it, but I
mean?
don't know what it means. Alright, we have a smeared diary page.
Gestalt psychology. First thing that comes up when you.
An organized whole that is perceived as more than as the sum of its parts.
Okay. It seems to be, if you literally just Google the word Gestalt, you get. Have I spelled it right? Yeah, I think I have. Just get like psychology. Which is the psychology that has the same thing with what you just said
Something
about.
Freud came up with.
It says entire patterns and configurations, not merely individual components.
Cool.
It's from Austria and Germany.
Alright, let's continue. Smeared diary page. Cycle something. Woke up from cryo something in empty mess hall. I was wondering something. Elsa is lookout light tech like some lost in thought. Sometimes I feel is home. There's not a lot to take from that at the moment. We can review these notes somehow. There's a button for it somewhere. Here we go. Ah, there we go. So we can go to. Fuck, how do we even go to the menu? Okay, it's not important right now. We'll figure that out later.
So why are we alone? There must be a human somewhere.
Well, we have a cryo chamber here. Which has a number pad, well, a pad without numbers. So not really a number pad. How do we activate it? We can't inspect it. It's mysterious. So we must explore a little bit more. We do have a map. Inspect. Penrose. Status critical system failure detected. Location unknown planetary
It's very
surface.
alien.
Crew status A Young. Gestalt. I don't actually know how to say it because this has no dialogue, so who knows. No signal from the pilot. Elster 512 replica unit active. Mess hall, so that's us. That's kind of confirming it. That's where we are. Hard landing on surface has damaged critical systems. Surface temperature critically low. Wear protective clothing during AVA.
That's not what happens in Aliens. I don't really know why I said that, but it's more. I don't know, Planet of the Apes or something.
Picked up adhesive tape. And we have another book. Elster features repair logic module. So this is basically a manual for us. Serving our great nation as ship technicians aboard the scout vessel of the Penrose program, Elster-type replicas like herself are equipped with a specialized repair logic module, allowing them to quickly and easily repair both themselves and important mission equipment.
I quite like this already because this is building in a mechanic for upgrades with it seeming really natural.
Accessing the LM functions, to the inventory screen, pressing that. Select the item to repair with blah blah blah. Please aid command menu. Select the combine option to enter combine modes. The Resident Evil bit there, and I guess also Silent Hill. It's just instructions. We don't really need to go through this. Take a good look at an object from all sides. Inspect. Cool. We got some tape.
Also, that's like a tutorial that also seemed natural because it does seem this is a context where having an instruction manual made sense.
Yes.
So I quite like that.
There's a few doors here. Okay, so this area, this
Suddenly
game
first person.
has first-person elements to it. It's kind of interesting. So we have a
What, is that a person?
airlock. Insert keycard.
Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm already yawning so much.
That is a suit.
Yeah, I was trying. It just looked like it had hands.
There's an AVA suit in the case. So we can't do anything here yet. There's also, on the left, a missing AVA suit. You can see that.
Hmm.
Suit has been removed from the case.
Maybe the human thought we were like, is it Hal in what's the movie?
Yeah.
Classic.
2001
Is it that one?
Space Odyssey.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I keep getting that one mixed up.
I think it's that one. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Alright, we've got a control panel. Ship has crashed in an icy landscape. Port control panels. There has been a critical system failure due to the hard landing. Faded photograph is stuck to the LDAM controls. Pick up the photograph. Yes. Picked up a photograph.
It seems like if we crashed and the human, what was the name, Young or something, went to like go check on something, why wouldn't he get us to help?
The human is... Why? Oh, that's right. I know why it's... There you go. Was it in here?
I don't know.
No, it was on the other screen. I was going to get their name. I can't remember their name was.
I think it was like Young.
I think that was their last name.
Yeah, it's like A Young. They didn't show the first name, I don't think.
Alright, so photograph. We can inspect this. Look,
Silent Hill.
it has red squares. Looks like the pigment was damaged by time and exposed to the elements. It's kind of damaged. You can't really see the whole photo. But we have some familiar patterns here. It says cryo on it, which maybe have helped us. So I don't think we can go anywhere else now. It's basically everywhere. So now we can come to the pod. Where's the... So.
Is that the black squares?
The black squares?
On the photo.
The red squares. I mean.
I thought that was inverse. I don't know why.
No. It's empty.
Which presumably she could see. But how would he get out? Unless in an emergency. Like, how did we wake up?
2 pieces of a key snapped in half lie inside the cryogenic pod. Pick up airlock key, which is covered in blood. Yes. Picked up airlock key.
I assume we don't need oxygen to breathe if we're a robot.
I mean...
Or are we
maybe.
biomechanical?
I mean, maybe. I don't want to say too much yet. So we do have some tape, so we can fix this card.
Do they work like that?
That would work. As long as the strip's intact.
Well, is it intact if it's been cut in half?
Yeah.
Can you do that with like a credit card?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pretty sure you can. Alright, so we fixed it.
There's some non-suspicious red sticky liquid on that card there. Mm.
Just jam. Someone had a jam sandwich in the cryopod. They'd been warned, but Still did it. Right. So now we can use the airlock. Use airlock key? Yes. Used airlock key.
Very shapely spacesuit.
Hmm. Now we're back in first person again. Walking through the snow. Out a one-horse open sleigh.
This looks like a portal.
Does, kind of.
Why did he leave without us? This reminds me of some like H.P. Lovecraft stories.
I believe he is an influence in this. Sci-fi space suits, I'm guessing it's supposed to be. Equals here is a super advanced leotard real-life spacesuit. I am become potato explorer for gold. Alright, we went down a hole. Did you see that?
Are you saying this is a Silent Hill reference?
Could be. Into some weird-ass looking
It
hole
reminds
in the
me more of
snow.
H.P. Lovecraft than Silent Hill, personally, on this particular hole, but...
Yeah.
Is it another hole?
There's a strange hole
That
leading
reminds
deep
me of
into the
Silent Hill.
ground. Oh god, Seymour.
Hello,
you're here.
Seymour. Look, Seymour, I've got a blanket on my lap.
There's a faint light
Just for you.
glowing in the deep.
Glowing in the deep.
What's Seymour? You are a pain in the ass, sir.
Look.
You don't ever
Blanket.
get up on this desk unless we're streaming.
Yeah, that's true.
No, sometimes he does, but not very often.
Come on,
It's usually Deja.
get your butt
Time to
down.
feed her.
Don't just look at my lap.
Crawl into the hole. Mountains of Madness, the moment you're exploring ancient ruins in the ice. Yes. Okay, sit there, but stay. Go on, see. We shall do it. We shall crawl. Into the
I
hole.
keep saying H.P. Lovecraft. I could have said Lovecraftian.
Yeah.
Why am I saying his full name? Or not full name. This is definitely very Silent Hill scene.
Very, very Silent Hill. It's probably just
Seymour like has positioned his
Very
head right by the
intensifies.
mic.
sounds like there's a cat inside this hole. Whoa, where are we now? Just in a room.
Okay, the fact there's books in here is just adding to the whole Lovecraftian thing.
We'll have a look at one of these books
Ancient
very
wisdom.
shortly. Can't there's much to look at. We've got some photos. Dark pictures of a coastline and an island. Are they photographs? National flag.
The national flag
Yes.
of...
I guess their republic or whatever. Can we look at this? Do they have a little
We don't
icon?
know where we're from, do we? Did it say that?
The door won't open. No, we don't. Where could it possibly lead to? Light switch. I'd rather not turn it off. Old wooden wardrobe. Interestingly, we can't look at this. Safe. East German flag. Really? Oh. On its side, yeah. I mean, it's...
I don't
it
know
is on its side,
flags.
technically.
I was talking about
Well,
how
that's like
bad I
German
am at knowing
flag.
flags to Jacob. Like, this was ages ago. It was sometime last year, I think. Do you remember this? I was talking about how I'm really bad at recognizing flags.
Yes.
And then I said, like, like I'd recognise the New Zealand flag. Well, I do, like I know the New Zealand flag, but that if I tried to describe it, I'd probably get it wrong. And then I think I said something, and you corrected me. Like I said the colour of the stars or something, and I was wrong. Yeah. That's my own flag.
You know what this is? Japanese, this kanji?
No, I do not.
This means king. And
that picture looks...
An ancient-looking tome is lying on the table. The king should give you a clue. Feels like it is calling to me. Pick up The King in Yellow. Are you familiar with that book?
No, but I think you told me about it.
It is Lovecraftian inspired, I believe. Or I think it's... Yep. Okay. Squeak and Squirrel knows.
Okay.
I knew that you knew about it. Squeak and
Squirrel. Squeak and Squirrel also said East German as in Soviet era run by the USSR flag.
We won't look that up just yet, because it seems like you can look at stuff.
The King in Yellow. I think you told me about it.
I'm not...
Because maybe when you were playing it the first time, you might have asked me.
Heavy safe box wrapped in chains.
Oh, I want to know. Can I Google it? Is that going to spoil it?
I believe it's... I think it's short stories, and some of them are... They kind of relate to each other, and some of them are inspired by H.P. Lovecraft, or they... Something like that, yeah.
I want it.
I do want to read it after playing this.
I think you did tell me about it, but I don't remember what you told me about it. And I can't Google it because I have to keep patting Seymour, otherwise he's going to run away.
Good. We can look into it. Feels like it's calling to me. Pick up The King in Yellow. Yes. Preparing to send message.
A send message?
Mm.
What did we send? Did we send it?
I don't know.
I was very lost. I'm just gonna note down this number for us.
Great holes are secretly a dig where Earth's pores ought to suffice.
Digged.
Digged, yes. Not well translated. And things have learnt to walk that ought to crawl.
They're talking about us?
Maybe. Remember our promise.
This feels very Uprising of androids kind of thing. Oh, there was so much text we couldn't read.
So that's a quote from Lovecraft. That what just came up. Things have learnt to walk that which should crawl.
I was gonna say that made me think of like Lovecraft. I have read some Lovecraft, but I can't remember what the titles of the books I've read are, and there are a few that merged into one. I'm gonna reread it.
Mm.
I've been wanting to reread it for a while, actually. So, when in the timeline of the story, like, is this before, is this after? That's kind of interesting.
We don't know.
Sorry. The King in Yellow is free if you have an Audible subscription. I do not. I've only listened to the start of it so far, but part of the premise is that the story about the King in Yellow is a bad idea, and reading a story or seeing a play about it leads to bad things. So it's like, The Ring.
Yeah.
But a book.
The original Ring.
You read the book, and then someone sends you an email saying you will die in 7 days.
So, now we are in a bathroom, staring at ourselves in a mirror. Where have you seen that?
Silent Hill.
I came all the way here to find her.
Tried so hard to find her.
There's no turning back now. It also sounds familiar.
Like Silent Hill, you mean?
Yep. Bathroom stalls are in various states of disrepair. So yeah, are we in the future? Are we flashbacking?
So that seemed to be implying that we had...
There was a promise.
We had done something, like as the robot become sentient and hurt people or whatever.
We don't really know at this point. We know there was
I don't
a
know, it
promise
just
made.
kind of said ominous stuff and then said
did.
some things have learned, while our face got scary, saying some things have learnt to walk when they should have crawled, whatever it said.
Yeah.
Though it did show someone else as well.
Did show someone else.
But we were the scary looking one. I tried reading my whole Lovecraft collection, but it's a super chunky book. I think mine is 800. Oh, see, I've just got a little book of his short stories. So it was basically like reading one book. Like, it wasn't a very big one either. I would like some more, but I kind of just don't want to buy any more books right now because there's no space. Like shoes.
Alright, welcome to S23, Sierpinski. You've been selected or have elected to be relocated by Aeon to S23 Sierpinski, located on Ling, at the frontier of the solar system. S23 Sierpinski is the perfect place for a new beginning.
I was gonna, before the perfect beginning bit, I was thinking, this makes me, like, it feels like it's in the past, because whatever we just saw seems more like an ending. Like, why would they be like, oh, the guy's missing? Cool, we're just gonna relocate you. Like, it didn't seem that chill, what was happening.
Yes.
But then the perfect place for a new beginning makes it sound like, oh, something happened. Now because it wasn't chill, we're like giving you a new beginning. So it's still no clearer whether this is prior or after.
At our prestigious redacted. Actually, can we do this? No. Just at our prestigious vocational school facility.
Fucking vocational school facility.
You will learn new skills to shape your future as a productive citizen of our wonderful nation. Here you will learn all about mineral extraction, ore refinement, and munitions production, helping the war effort against the remnants of the Empire.
Why do we have to learn that if we're a robot?
It's not necessarily targeted at a replica,
Okay.
this brochure. It's just one we found laying around.
Oh, yeah, true.
And of course, learning is not just about theory. Aeon lets you earn your share while practicing your new craft right at the workplace.
That's why workplace training is good.
Concerned about your family, friends, former colleagues? Ask a protector about our ration sharing plan. A portion of your ration marks will be sent to the beneficiary of your choice.
It looks like The King in Yellow is in the public domain. If you're interested in it, you can probably find a free PDF somewhere. Very good. I will look into that. Thank you. The bleep thing.
Yeah,
Jacob always uses that.
I need to have another one
as a
that's
redacted noise when it's like. That's why I did my version after, because that's what it sounds like.
I need like a white noise or something instead. Like a version.
Yeah, like a shh.
Yeah. Alright. There's a key card with a note taped to the window of the reception. Due to staff shortage, report new arrivals at classroom 4C, northeast. Pick up receptionist key. Yes.
It must be really short stuff. Doesn't seem like good security to do that.
Okay, so that's locked.
I work in vocational education, by the way, that's why.
That one's locked. Surface access lift. I don't need to go back. Oh, this is for here, I guess.
So that note that's on the, is that the flyer you were looking at?
That was the receptionist key.
No, that bit.
That was the flyer.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Right, we're in. What's going on in here? What do we got? We got a camera.
It's watching us.
Some German that I don't understand. The rule of 6. Remember the rule of 6. Never carry more than 6 items on your person. Private property is a privilege. Keep your pockets empty and your bag light.
I think you might have shown me that or told me about it.
We watched the start of a video that talks about this. And the rest of the video we should definitely watch once we finish playing this because it's very good. So yeah, that's kind of cool because that So we can only carry 6 items at a time.
Yeah.
That's like the Resident Evil inventory limitation, but they've kind of given it a lore reason.
That's right. Yeah, you
cool.
explained that to me. And yeah, again, that seems quite natural rather than kind of forcing it on you.
Yeah. Like, I tend to not like inventory limits. Like, it's one of the things I don't like about Resident Evil. But I did find it pretty well balanced in this game, where to the point where I actually kind of enjoyed it as like a mechanic to deal with.
And that was an update to the game? This is this game, right? Yeah.
So the original game...
Just look at this. I'm just going to go grab some water. I'm still in the room, though.
I don't know if you can change it in here or not. Oh, you can. Inventory capacity. So the original game was 6 items as well, but there's some items... so they did a revised version of capacity, and now there's some items that kind of get their own like dedicated inventory slot, so they don't take up one of your 6 slots, which is what I played as. I didn't play as the classic. Extended increases it past 6 slots, which I also didn't play as, but so the revised I thought was quite a good balance.
Yeah, that seems like, I mean, Resident Evil does that as well, don't they? We have like certain things that are in your hand versus in your bag.
Kind of, yeah. So it's kind of similar to that.
I was playing RE2 a couple weeks ago and not being able to pick up a quest item because I was carrying too many healing items. It's so frustrating. Yeah, see, that's
annoys me. But this one I quite enjoyed. I enjoyed planning out what I should be carrying and what I shouldn't to do, like certain areas.
So more like a puzzle rather than a frustration.
Yeah, pretty much.
Does that mean you were able to go back and access things that you weren't carrying? Was that part of it? As in you put things down and but you were able to just go back to them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess all the other games have that too, but like sometimes they're too far away or it's too difficult.
Alright, got another note.
Japanese on top.
Memorandum, wall safe codes. It has come to my attention that at least one worker might be aware of the code broadcasting frequencies for the protector wall safes. Any workers connected to this leak are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. I'm restricting all radio privileges for workers until further notice.
Code
Adler.
Broadcasting frequencies for the protector wall safes. So, there's something on the radio to open a safe?
I guess they broadcast the wall safe codes over a frequency that other people aren't supposed to have access to.
Okay, oh my god, that makes so much more sense. Whatever I was thinking, I feel stupid. There was also a non-suspicious object and puddle on the floor in the hallway.
Just ignore that. You don't need to worry about that.
That was something else. Oh.
Alright, we have another keep records. Protocol everything. Remember, if you didn't write it down, it never happened.
Yes.
Get the right forms from administration and save your files frequently on these 3.5-inch floppies. Wait, those aren't 3.5. Those are 5.
Is there some real world context? I was going to say where Japan and Germany, and I just realised in certain wars, Japan.
They did ally in certain wars, but we should probably not speak about
well, yeah, because I was just thinking, like, this seems like a random mix. How come we've got a mix of Japanese and German? Is it
No.
It's not referencing...
Pretty much just a style choice for this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not...
I just wondered, because you know how, like we played the Korean game?
Yes.
Whatever that was called. And
Attention.
There were a couple things where it was like, oh, there's some cultural context that we're missing. I was just kind of like, is there a cultural context we're missing? But no, that's not that.
Hello, Drama Llama.
Hello, Drama Llama.
I did set up a welcome thing for you, but for some reason it didn't go off. I'll have to check why that didn't work. Maybe I spelt your name
specifically.
Wrong. Yeah.
Is it?
Well, I have it for no. Just when it says welcome back, and you know how most regulars have it.
Is that not for everyone?
Nope.
I just thought that was when everyone joined.
No.
Ah, special.
But I must have maybe done a spelling error in your username, so I'll have a look into that. Anyways, we'll read another note. Service request form F29. Date of filing service request form. Full protector ID of unit filing request EULR rep Replica. I can't read. Status.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was thinking of something else.
Department. Full protector ID of unit processing request. ARAR.
I was laughing because we were joking about the redacted bits being like swearing. And then I was like, what swear would it be? And then my brain, because I was watching Canada's Drag Race earlier today, my brain went, department can't. Because that is a swear word, but that is also something I feel like they would say. Anyway, the German flag is referencing the Soviet era, and they weren't friends with Japan at the time, so shrug.
Yeah, it's not relevant to the game. It's just a style thing. So I don't know if they've chosen those languages specifically to reference something.
I mean, it could be as
like
simple
subtly.
as, they've got Japanese and German people, or like Austrian and whatever.
This is developed by a Swedish studio? German studio? I can't remember.
But if you got like people on the team,
Yeah.
Maybe that's like, because presumably they're not going to pay to get like stuff translated. So that makes me think.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, I mean, not saying they wouldn't pay if it was something, but I mean for like little things like a poster on the wall.
Yeah.
I feel like that seems more like you have a native speaker or a fluent speaker.
Yeah. Alright, service object. Mond and Tokta high security wall safe. Location, classroom 4B. Description, the wall safe in classroom 4B keeps resetting to the default combination. What's the point of the whole radio code broadcasting system if our safe can only be opened with the code in the manual? Which we haven't found yet, so we want to find the manual.
It's funny that Drama Llama posted a banana, because when I saw the name Drama Llama, my brain wanted to go banana Drama Llama.
Banana Llama. Alright, we have a red screen.
Okay, Squeaky Squirrel just summarizing. Silent Hill again.
Yes.
The red, I mean.
The red and the
screen?
And the noise and the red when you click it is from Silent Hill 4.
The noise? I don't remember the noise.
Alright, save progress. Yes. Progress saved. So I want to show you something.
There's German in the
really
game,
cool.
Drama Llama.
Yeah.
I think that's why Squirrel's asking.
Right here. We got some German. I will show you something that's pretty cool though. First time I noticed this. If you save, go to save. And you go continue without saving.
That's cool.
I really like that. It's just like, oh shit. Alright. Actually, let's go back this way. I think we missed some doors. We have a thing on the ground. What the hell? What the hell's this? A dead Yule unit. She's in a horrible state.
What was the Yule unit?
It hasn't told us what that is yet. Infected looking biocomponents are bulging out of her damaged shell.
Biocomponents.
So
Cool.
she's a
That's what I was
replica.
asking before. If we were biomechanical.
Yes.
Or, yeah, whatever.
What happened to her that would cause this? Right.
The reason I was asking is because it's a bit of a pet peeve for me when you have things that are robots, like androids, that even, like, they look humanoid, and it's like, but we're human and we should have rights and blah blah blah. And like, I know that in most of these stories they're a metaphor for real people and populations, but I find the metaphor falls down when you're like, but you're a robot and you're programmed, kind of like in Ex Machina, where it's like that she was faking it, like it's not real, it's programming. But like in Battlestar Galactica, that's different. You can be robotic, but also you're like biological. So I was just wondering if we were like biological. Kind of seems like we maybe are.
A dead Yule unit. Why was she abandoned here?
I've been expecting you. It was foretold by gyromancy.
Hello, Cyrus.
Hello,
That was
Cyrus.
loud.
That was quite loud. Sometimes it's louder. Like, maybe I should adjust that. Right, we have like a library kind of thing going on here. Dictionary. Replica. Noun. Replicas. Shortened from archaic replicate. copy, replica. Biomechanical person. Synthetic reproduction. Synthetic reproduction of a gestalt. Biological culture grafted onto an artificial endoskeleton and enclosed in a protective exoskeleton.
That was uncanny timing. Or canny timing?
Yeah, I have a couple of German regulars, so we'll see if they drop in. Doing pretty good, thank you, Cyrus. How are you doing?
I mean, we don't need the German.
It's not actually.
I just thought it might be
crucial.
fun if you might notice something.
Alright, shortened from archaic. Oh, gestalt. Shortened from archaic. Ergestalt. Original shape. Compare. Archetype. Prototype. A person that is not a replica.
It's not shortened from archaic. It's shortened from the archaic Gestalt.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, just the way you read it. Yeah.
I knew that. An aperture card, microfilm viewer. If I had an aperture card, I could view its contents here.
That, again, seemed very Blade Runner-y and maybe Battlestar Galactica-y with the description of what they are, what she is. I really like the Murderbot that says dairies.
The dairies.
And that has units that are a combination of robotic tissue and cloned human tissue, and they aren't treated as human, but also in that universe humans mostly don't have human rights anyway. I have not heard of that.
Neither. Oh, may have heard of the name, but I don't know.
I don't think I've heard the name.
Right, we've got more doors.
Cyrus asked how we are.
I did answer.
Oh, sorry.
And asked how Cyrus is doing. Are you feeling any better, Cyrus?
I'm really concentrating.
Well,
trying to. And then I'm getting distracted as well, and then I feel like I'm already missing.
It's alright, we have a classroom.
I'm good too.
There's some German if you want to try and quickly read it.
I mean, just screenshot it if you want to read it.
It's kind of in the background still.
I mean, that's what it tells. Is that what it is? Is it translating? Or is...
No running in the hallways. No running in the hallways. Be mindful of your neighbors. Everyone can hear you run. It's kind of saying if you. It's kind of saying if you run, you'll be heard by things more than if you walk.
Yeah, I quite like that as a little hint.
We have a safe.
Cyrus is much better.
That's good.
Not much coughing left in me.
Oh, well, that's good. Coughing's such a pain. It's like the worst thing. For me, it sticks around for like ever. I'm like, please, please just stop. It's closed.
So also implied that we were looking for someone. Ooh.
It did. Well, it said remember our promise. Yeah. An ouster unit? You should leave this place. This facility is lost. Turn back before it's too late.
She said Elster.
I'm looking for this woman. Have you seen her?
So they showed like a blonde or white-haired woman, didn't they?
Picked up on that. That's good.
Okay.
I don't know her, but she might be one of the workers. All Gestalt workers were sent to the mine below the facility. If she's still alive, she's probably down there.
So the person we're looking for is human?
Yes. There's an access elevator to the mine shaft, one level below, but you'll need an administrator's key to use it.
I would ask more questions about why she's injured and what is happening.
I'll be out of here as soon as this repair patch stops my bleeding. You should get out of here too.
Why are you bleeding?
I don't know who that woman is, but she's probably dead by now.
Why?
If you still want to go, good luck. Yeah, she should ask more questions.
Okay,
she doesn't.
I don't mind not having the answer. What I do mind is that everything else, like I was just saying how the tutorial was really natural and like this poster is really natural, and now we're having a conversation where it's like, that was really unnatural. Why would you not tell me what's going on, and why would I not ask why you're bleeding?
Well, you also have to keep in mind that they are not human. So that could be down to their programming.
Is that one's human though, right? Or
No.
is that a...
They're also a replica.
Guess.
Biobactong. Pick up the protector key. Yes. Picked up protector key. So where does this go?
Maybe walking past bleeding people is just normal in this universe.
Alright, it's locked. Classroom key required. We have protector key.
I mean,
We have...
it does seem like relevant information, though.
It does.
Especially if she's telling us to leave. Why? Why are you bleeding? It might happen to me.
Alright, we want to go down. Is it this one? Yes. So we have what almost looks like a booth that you'd have in a prison for talking to someone on the other side of the glass.
In a prison?
You know how you have like when you take a call in the prison and they have the
two sides? It didn't make me think of that at all, but okay.
Or it could just be
It looks like an interrogation.
a two-way mirror. Is that what it's called? One-way mirror. Which one is it? I don't know.
I always get confused with that.
Same.
Because I think it is a two-way mirror, but I'm like, that sounds like a window. If you tell me, like, I know it was mirror, I guess.
Because all mirrors are one way, technically. Alright, memorandum, terminology. I announce the following by order of Aeon. Due to recent events in accordance with the new Aeon Public Interest Media Regulation, AGM 87, the term
Can't.
which is currently in use in various Aeon facilities, is no longer permissible and must no longer be used.
I mean, that makes sense. You probably shouldn't say that in a workplace.
Premises and departments that are currently using the term are to be immediately renamed. See, like, even the document's been
Public
immediately
Interest
renamed.
Media Regulation. Okay.
Management personnel shall black out the term from all signage and documents until replacement terminology is announced by Aeon. With immediate effect, usage of the term in conversation and correspondence is an offence, obscenity to the state, to be punished with 2 cycles of double work shift.
So this seems like, let's say, I think a good example would be the word gypsy, which is now, like, it was in, still is, you know, a lot of things, like the gypsy fair, and, you know, things that you go to, or products or whatever.
Yeah. But I'm assuming...
But now you might, people are like, it's offensive. It's like if someone turned around and said you shouldn't. I was going to say the N-word, but I don't know if that was even quite in the same way. It's been
regulated because it's offensive. I believe it's being regulated because it's obscenity to the state, as in the state doesn't want it used.
Yeah, so I didn't mean the context was the same. I mean, like, the usage.
Yeah. It may not be easy, but we all have to do our part here. Always remember, our language shapes our world. A perfect world requires a perfect language. Adler. A lot of notes from this Adler guy.
That seems like, I don't know, like Chairman Mao, or like, you know, something where you have quotes from that person. And no, well, that too, but I mean more like the quotes from the person.
Gotcha. Pick up pistol? Yes. Pick up aperture card?
How many things are we holding?
Yes.
Is that the slots? Those red bits at the top?
Yes. Okay. Right. Type 75 pistol, user manual. The Type 75 pistol is a short recoil operated lock breech semi-automatic pistol chambered in 10 by 20mm. This reliable, versatile handgun is the standard issue sidearm for Aeon Protector Controller staff. Replica users, remember to first equip the Type 75 pistol in the inventory screen to designate the pistol as your primary weapon for the targeting module. To deploy the weapon, hold LT to disengage the safety and enter the targeting mode, while in targeting mode, RT enable both fire the weapon. RB will initiate a reload, very similar to Silent Hill and Resident Evil controls. Remember, do not waste ammunition, for it is a resource of the nation. When a target is down, try to finish it off by kicking it or hitting it with a baton to preserve ammunition.
Resource for the nation.
Cool, so got a gun. I got a gun and a key. And actually, no, it's not a key, it's a card with a piece of microfilm mounted inside.
Ooh, do we get to watch. What's microfilm? That you could, it's like a photo?
You can view it, yeah. It's like a photo. So this is technically a different photo. You pointed out that it had a different person on it, which is true, but it looks very similar.
That looks like what she showed the lady. The other replica.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you're saying that on that screen where she had white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks very similar to the photo we had in that other scenario we were in. But obviously there's a different person on it. But also does not have the the code on the back.
I'm talking about something else. I wasn't talking about the photo where she had white hair. The one that was on the ship. They had the code on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh.
In the
There's a name.
that photo just looked faded. I didn't really think about what color her hair was. I didn't think that was the same person at all, actually. I was thinking there was, like
The
flashes of things, and it had a white-haired person, lady.
Yes. So it says Alina Seo on the back of this photo. It is one of the many names.
And it still says it looks like pigment was damaged.
Yeah.
So that's to tell us it's the same photo.
It could be the same photo. All right.
I thought you said it was the same but different. I didn't think her head was in that position in the original.
I'm not saying
I thought her head was in the like lower right hand corner.
Go. So first enemy. You are
The
right to be
music's kinda
suspicious of
Silent
that
Hill.
squeaking squirrel. It is. You kick them when they're down.
Akira Yamaoka.
Yamaoka. So this, that mechanic seems very similar to Silent Hill, where you shoot them and then you stomp them to kill them. But
Why is that doing that?
this is part of the style. But it also takes a mechanic from Resident Evil where they do not stay down.
Oh no, I don't like that.
I actually don't mind it in this game though. I hate it.
Is
in
that
Resident
her?
Evil.
Is that the replicant? No.
It's the dead Yule.
Oh.
Yule unit.
But we don't know what that is.
Yule. Oh, hello. So this is a just stop. You can tell they've got no like things on their face.
No exoskeleton.
No exoskeleton. You don't belong here either, do you? I'm Issa Ito. You should be careful. There's something wrong with this place. I don't know what happened, but it's probably dangerous to go any further. ... That's okay, I understand. I have something I need to do too. Take care. I hope you find who you're looking for.
I thought she looked more like the photo.
Did we say that we were looking for someone?
No, but that didn't seem weird to me that she knew that. Why else would we be here unless we had someone to look for?
Maybe. Now there's some things on the desks that weren't here before.
It's also very Dead Space to stomp to save Hammer.
True. It's true.
You've played a bit of Dead Space, right?
I tried to play it, but the controls were just so bad. I was like, no, I couldn't get them to work in a way that I liked.
I was interested in it aesthetically.
Yeah, I was
for
interested
the stream,
in it.
but you.
But I just couldn't play it because like it was so the controls were so slow, and I couldn't actually. I tried heaps of things to get them to be better, but yeah, kind of gave up on it. Issa's note. Erica, if you find this note, despite everything that's happened, I've come to look for you. Issa. So Issa is looking for Erica, and we are looking for someone. We are assuming it is Alina. That's the name on the back of this.
So I thought the photo on the ship was the human's photo.
The human's photo?
As in it was their photo. that they stick up. Like, not a photo of them.
Might have been.
You know, like, let's say there was a guy and it's his wife, whatever.
It might have been, yeah. Alright.
But if it was the same photo, it seems like it's something related to her.
Well, this photo is definitely related to her.
Yeah.
Alright, use the aperture card. Mond and Tokta High Security Wall Safe, numeric. This wall safe complies with Fusion Public Safety Equipment Regulations 41 and 43 and features a high-density Kraftstahl door secured with a numeric keypad. Proudly produced on Heimat by VEB Mond and Tokta Trestortechnik. Instructions for use. Enter the code using the keypad. Press the confirm key in the lower right corner. If correct, a green light will light up. Rotate the dial on the left to open the door. To clear any previous entered digits, press the E key in the lower left. First time setup. Enter the factory default code 204512 to open the safe. While the door is open, enter the desired new code in the keypad. Press and hold the confirm key for 10 seconds until the green light lights up. So now we have the default key for the safe, which it said was malfunctioning and resetting to the default code.
$204,512.
Is that it?
I think so.
That one. Yes.
Nailed it.
You did. A card. Can we read this? Pick up classroom key? Klassenzimmer?
They don't make it, at least so far, so there's an overwhelming amount of places to check out.
Yeah, it's not too bad in
yeah,
that sense.
sometimes it's too much and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know where to start.
So we have a classroom key. Did we have a locked classroom somewhere?
I can't remember even with this.
Oh.
But it doesn't feel like we're as lost as we might be in a different game.
Yeah.
By the way, sorry for last stream being so shit.
In terms of the game or in terms of you?
In terms of me.
Well, you're just tired.
I literally wanted to cry. I was so tired at the end of that.
It was taking a lot longer to finish than I was... Like, that day that we're trying to finish was like, it's not ending. Okay, we've got a repair patch. And she's disappeared. She's left.
Well, she said she was gonna, repair herself and then move on, so...
She did. Munition. Cool. Right.
Cyrus, very excited about the repair patch.
It will come in handy, that's for sure. Classroom key.
I don't know.
Another hole. A lot of holes in this game. You can go down the hole. There's a hole in the ground. It looks like I can drop down safely. Drop down the hole.
Isn't that... Wait, where did they say the humans had all gone?
Into the mines.
And what did the replica say? Did she say they were evacuated? She didn't say that. She said something.
She said they were kind of evacuated. They were moved to the mines, yeah.
Moved to the mines?
I can't remember what she said specifically, but they were moved. But I don't know if
I don't think she mentioned the mines. Something else mentioned the mines.
If they were moved at their own, against their will or not. Are you springing any non-suspicious leaks?
Yeah.
There might be. Alright. Going in. Right. Worker accommodations. Where can we go? Can't go that way. Oh my god. That one can't be used, can't be used. some elevators.
And now I'm slow. But that's fine because you're the one with the controller.
Elevator is out of order.
And camera's still watching us. Seems weird to try the elevator before the other doors.
I'm just kind of exploring around. We have a map. Some things. Vertical map of S23 Sierpinsk. Very good. Okay. Elevator. We need a keycard. I need a protector identification card to unlock the elevator control panel. You'll notice this floor has been blanked out. Was that to do with the notice of redacted things? Was that the redacted one? Oh, there's a key there. Pick up service hatch key. Yes.
And it seems like those different people live on those floors potentially, because one of them was protector.
Protector.
So can we look at it again?
I'm trying already. Quartier.
Okay, I guess that doesn't really. Protector quarters.
Yeah.
Like that. Obviously, they live. Okay, maybe they're not all quarters. They could be something else.
Yeah. It's locked. We need a key. It's broke. Some dead things, but are they really dead? It's also locked.
I don't like it.
Broken. Broken. Broken.
What is that moving?
It's like a fan, I think. Diary. The protectors have been worried lately. They're hiding something. There's less of them. Something else. Ration plan keeps changing. Alina says, I am imagining... At them I can feel their fear like it's my own. What are they scared of? So Alina's the name on our photo. So that...
Protectors can be human or replicas?
I believe they are replicas.
Because I thought they were human, but then it said that gun, the protector gun, said for replica models, implying that there's something other than replicas that can be protectants, whatever they're called.
True. Yeah, I can't actually remember. Scrawled note. Kick them while they're down. Kick them while they're down. Kick them while they're down. Alina's diary. Feeling a little lightheaded today. I hope it's not that new flu that seems to be going around.
Get vaccinated.
I can't afford to miss any more shifts. That storch at the factory was chewing me out for what felt like hours, fainting at work the last time I got a cold. I haven't seen Elster the last few days. I hope she's okay. More and more people go missing in the mine lately, including replicas. Not even the protectors seem to be safe.
There's only one page.
Yep. Looks like something here we can
It's
pick
the
up.
0 to 1.
Won't get
You
vaxxed.
better be joking, Cyrus.
Cyrus. It looks like an item, but we can't interact. So I guess it's nothing. This door's broke. Service request form, data filing service, blah, 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 status guard, department worker quarters. The lock on the staff room door in A6 is jammed again, requesting a locksmith. Service status. Electronics reset key is nowhere to be found. I set up a lock picking kit, but management bumped the elevator engines up in priority, so next shift we'll have to pick the lock. It's just trial and error at this point. Find me if you need a key to open the service hatch. Or ask management, whatever. Funf. Oomph. So we need a... oh, we've got the key. Use service hatch key? Yes. So... oh, that's right, this is like a lock-picking thing. So we need to line them up. Do you know what we're doing here?
I think so.
So when I push down,
It's full
you need that line to be straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This the one on the right?
Yep. Here we go. Doctor told me when I was a baby you can't get out, really? I mean, the doctor said you can't. I guess that's a fair reason not to get it done.
It's pretty uncommon to not be able to get vaccinated these days.
East wing key required.
Seeing as like most vaccines aren't live.
Yeah, these days, yeah. Still a few that are, but not many.
Even then, apparently if you're immunocompromised you can still get live virus vaccines. It's just like more tricky.
It's like it requires some sort of square-shaped key.
Obviously that's going to be dependent on different things.
We got a room. We got a repair patch. And we have a storage box.
If Cyrus can't get vaccinated, that's more reason for everyone else out there to go get vaccinated.
It's true. The herd immunity is important.
Did you know that herd immunity can only be achieved with vaccination? So when people say, oh, I'm not going to get vaccinated because I'm going to have herd immunity. Well, herd immunity requires vaccination to get to the numbers that you need to get to.
It does.
Is that an inventory box?
Yes. Storage thing. That's what I just said.
Sorry. I was drinking water and talking about vaccines.
All safe codes. Come to my attention. Over the code. Restricting. So that's the same note again. We have disposable stun prod.
It's
And a manual.
stackable?
Some things,
inventory?
yeah. Some things are, to like a point. Electro impulse devices. Due to recent events, all facility staff members are encouraged to familiarize themselves with the use of electro impulse devices.
Recent events.
Yes. We've been supplied with a shipment of EIG2 disposable stun prods for training purposes. Please refer to the enclosed handbook for more information. EIG2 stun prod is a single-use, short-range disposable, non-lethal solution for incapacitating non-cooperative individuals. It can be equipped to the tool slot in the inventory screen. Once equipped, it will be shown on the lower left of the inventory screen.
Yeah, so it is like in Resident Evil when you have, or Alan Wake, when you have like a, like a grenade or a knife.
Yeah.
In your other, like, that's not in the inventory.
Yes, but the original build of this game, it was not in its own slot. It was in one of your 6 slots.
Yeah, that would have been really annoying.
Yeah. Stun prod can be used with one hand while on the move and even while aiming another weapon. Once equipped, to use the stun prod, simply press LB facing a nearby enemy. Warning, high voltage electricity discharge may arc to individuals close to the target. Use with care. Do not deploy on elderly, pregnant, or individuals with known heart disease unless absolutely necessary. Dispose of stun prod properly after use.
I feel like we're not going to do that.
So there's more ammo.
It'll just disappear.
We can equip these. Cool. It's the same.
Ooh.
We got a poster. Wunderwaffen. Superweapons of our nation in the battle against the Empire. Folk units. What are the folk units? Interrogation report. Subject worker, offence, contraband found in locker. Result, confession, punishment, no food, 3 cycles. Offence, illegal use of radio. Result, confession, punishment, ISO, 2 cycles. Illegal use of radio, expired during interrogation. Punishment, none.
Jesus, for using the radio. Can we just go... Sorry, can you go back to the other 2 for a second? And the other one? Okay, there were 2 Wongs in a row.
Okay, where? Franz Hyo, obscenity to the state, passed out during interrogation. Double work shift, 2 cycles.
They used that word, potentially.
Possibly, yeah. Emily Huang, offence, trespassing, expired during interrogation. So, punishment around here is pretty intense.
Yeah.
East Wing Key. Can we look at this? Oh, it's a safe. I don't think we have the code for this one. What was the old code?
204512. Oh, fuck, yeah.
You got it. Pretty sure this one's a different one.
Yeah. Can we reset it?
Well, you have to know the code to be able to reset it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Otherwise, yeah, you just reset it and get it. Alright. We haven't checked this door. That one's locked. Unlocks from the other side. We can save while we're here because we're pretty close.
Maybe the next save will be when we finish.
Okay. Bathroom. Can't really see anything in here. Oh. Stall is locked. Is someone inside? Do these stack? I can't remember. Yes, they do. Ammo. That's all that's in here.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a you can't walk past here because there's a bookcase.
Does kind of look like that.
So that's the thing we saw.
Yes. What was the reload button?
Looked very mechanical. Is that a repair patch in a toilet? The implications are unpleasant.
Well, I mean, it's like a repair patch, not a health kit, so I don't know if there's, you know, risk of disease with that kind of thing.
Moving, top left.
Yeah, what is that? Some shit's going on in that corner. This one's locked. Mensa key required. Just gonna leave this one to their food preparation. There's another one over there.
So I'm gonna guess that those are the other type of one of the other types of robots, and that they seem to be killing things.
They are replicas, yes.
They're replicas.
Yes.
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh. There's only one type of robot.
Oh, so those other
Which is
things, they're
replicas.
still replica. Oh yeah, because we're in Elsa.
Elsa unit. So Elsa is a type of replica.
Yeah.
Like a model.
Yeah, sorry. I thought started thinking replica was our model.
No.
That's why I got confused. Yeah, okay.
There's a lot of terminology.
I'd assumed they were replicas, yeah, but there were. I think there's two other model types we've heard of, but I don't really know what they are.
There are at least 2 other models, yes.
Yeah, but I think there's 2 we've heard of so far. I don't know if there's any more.
Yes. Alright, service request form, kitchen staff, work quarters, object, EULA spatial navigation module. So EULA is another replica unit.
I'd say that's the third. I can't remember that.
My mapping module is still defective and won't show any map data. I keep getting lost on my way to work and back. I had to sleep in a hallway last cycle because I couldn't find the staff elevator to get to my dorm. Please, I can't find my way around this place without a map. Mars.
So the replica was requesting that.
Yes. Correct.
So they were malfunctioning.
They were malfunctioning. So that door's locked. This dude's just chilling at the sink. Mensa key. I don't think there's anything else in here.
Well, the replicas we're seeing down here seem to be surrounded with blood, so...
Yule. There we go. There's the Yule model. EULA. Why does it have an E there? Simple Universal Light Replica. Yule.
What does that mean?
I guess it's just like a light, simple model of a replica. Maybe for light duties or something. They're all kind
Well, I
of...
felt like we had a specific purpose. We were to help on that ship.
Yes.
I guess the light one, the specific purpose is, yeah, maybe just light duties on it.
Well, we're not really on a ship now. We're on a station.
On a place, yeah.
Mensa key. Got flies. We got one up there.
One up there. Where are you looking? Oh, yeah, okay, I saw that, but I thought that was a wall, to be honest. And I thought that was a silhouette on a wall. This is a confusing screen.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm finding the depth perception or something confusing.
Oh god, might be trouble. Whoa, did I just do that? Oh, that was the stun thing. Okay.
So there's two gone.
Yep. That's alright.
Wait,
Well,
what's the deal with that light? Is it...
These are just on the ceiling, I think.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's something to do with... Yeah, I don't know, I'm finding this screen difficult to figure out what I'm looking at.
Well, there's tables.
Yeah, I can figure it out enough that I know what's going on, but it's messing with me a bit.
So we can't get this ammo. Why can't we get this? Oh, we can't store... Wait, what? We've got too much. Okay. Can only have one stack of that. We're gonna have to shoot some people.
So you can't then have two stacks in your inventory either.
Oh, get away from me! Oh. Got someone in here. Okay, call that. About the administrator.
So just the idea that we'd just start looking around and not talk to her first.
From work shift controller to night shift controller. Due to recent events, some security technicians will be serving both work shifts and night shifts. Affected guard unit, star. Affected control units, STCR. Until effective treatment is found or reinforcements are sent from Haymat, we'll all have to stay strong and do our best to keep the facility secure. Failure is not an option. Storch. Save it. So that's another one. Another model. Storch. Yes, keep an eye on the administrator unit. Since the incident, he's been acting stranger than usual. Without the commander to keep him in check, we'll have to ask Colibri for help. West Wing Key. Who's this person? CO. Alina Seo. So that's who we're looking for. It's their key card.
Where are you reading it?
Yeah. Seo Alina.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You can see it better now.
Yeah.
Storch. You don't look like you belong here. You're an Ulster unit, right? This facility is currently on lockdown. You shouldn't be here. So we don't belong on this facility. We're supposed to be on a ship. Judging from what we read earlier. Was there a note in here?
I wonder if a replica could disguise itself as a different model.
I don't know. I don't think so. Another toilet. Something in it. Is it a health kit?
Is it a toilet or a bath?
Broken key.
It's a very tiny bath.
I think it's a like a squat.
A squatty one.
Squatty potty. West wing key, so maybe we can use this and then pick this up. Oh, it's probably for here. Wait. No, I don't think we used it. No. So we need to get to our save point. We can pick this up. Where is this? Ah, so it's for that door. Okay. Or that door. No, that's west. That'll be the west wing. But we do have a broken key. Kinda need to get to. This one's awake now. And this one's awake. You're all awake.
The wake up at the beginning kind of reminded me of 1899. What was that show called?
Yep, that was it.
That was it. Cyrus said,
Yeah. We could, but then we'd run out of ammo. So I think I'd probably... I don't actually need that in our inventory.
I feel like that would contribute to... That seems like a thing.
It could be.
Silent Hill 2, depending how many times you look at the picture, affects your ending.
Well, also, this one's similar, and it depends how healthy you keep your character throughout the game.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that one. But just the fact we've got the image, I'm like, oh, you just put it away. So that's not contributing to the ending you want?
It could. I can't remember if I put it away in my first playthrough.
You probably did if you got such a limited invent. What is that? Is that in the game?
I think it's in the game. Yeah. Ow. Okay.
Oh, we're yellow.
Yeah.
We were all
Probably
yellow.
okay. Probably okay for now.
We're a yellow king. Well, that was called the King in Yellow, right? I'm just gonna
King in yellow, yep.
Google that. So it's in my Chrome for later.
Mineshaft A access. I need an administrator's key to call this elevator.
Oh, there's books on Mighty Ape.
Open. That was locked. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a copy of it. We got another persons in here. Some ammo. Did we? Oh, because I put it away. Sorry.
Thanks, Squeaky Squirrel. I'm not on the chat, but I just googled it, so it's fine. I wanted it in my own browser tab on my phone, because that means I'll look at it later.
We do have one more slot, so that's good. Nothing here. Where does that go? Does that go... Goes to my thing. Okay. Locked. So we need to go back and get that piece of the key. God. Whoa. Some shit has gone down in here. Frequencies. Moon, sun, scales, rook, tree, sword.
Misty frequency. Oh, wait, do we have to remember that?
No, we got the notes.
Oh, yeah,
so.
okay.
Shit. Pear spray.
Hot glue gun.
I kind of want to get that. Actually, yeah, we can get this. So we'll just put this in here.
I think I've done 2 songs that are like New Zealand ones that like few people would know. Yeah, not New Zealand.
I think we should be fine.
I don't know if we said Silent Hill to the red TV before either.
Yeah, well, there's not really red TVs, but there's just red is related to saving.
Isn't there a red screen? Specifically a red TV?
No. There's the red notes in 2, and then 3 has the red sigils. 4 has the notepad in the room, and it goes red when you go to it. It makes like a wolf noise.
I swear one of them is a red screen,
but I don't think there's any that have a red screen. I think there may be in one spot in the game there might be one that's like painted onto a screen.
That's not what I was mentioning, but yeah. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay, well we need to go get the key from down. So we'll do that. Try not to get killed.
Are we still in yellow?
Yeah. I could, oh god, could heal, but...
I mean, if you want to save it, you probably can.
Oh, we need to go the other way. Well, it depends what ending we want, really.
Well, obviously I don't know.
Why not? Why don't you know?
They kind of remind me of the nurses, the first game, and maybe second game nurses.
Yeah, they have that kind of vibe to them.
Specifically the ones that have knives.
Alright. We have a strange rectangular key with a butterfly wing pattern.
That looks like, it reminds me of the Fifth Element.
Oh yeah, I can see that. So, now we can go to the butterfly box. It's probably safer to go this way, maybe? God, maybe not. Oh shit, actually no, this is the worst way to go. Well, committed. Right, butterfly box. What are your secrets? What is this? A mysterious artifact is placed in the box. Pick up Plate of Eternity.
How do I know it's called that? Who knows?
Picked up Plate of Eternity. Now we're somewhere else.
Okay. I feel like we're like having flashbacks.
Maybe.
If we're malfunctioning, we could be having flashbacks to things that have already happened.
That could be a theory. Rotfront Station 6. So Rotfront is one of the planets.
Okay.
And not the planet we were just on moments ago.
Is that something we should know? Like...
It's kind of, yeah, maybe. You will know it. There's a replica radio module in the box. Got the radio module? Yes. Radio module installed. Radio module can receive radio transmissions on frequencies between 50 and 250 kilohertz. Access the radio module by pressing up in the inventory screen.
Are we gonna get some passwords, passcodes or something from that then?
Maybe. When tuned to certain frequencies, automatically decoded messages will appear in the transcription window.
Cool.
It's just instructions.
That wind sounds like someone being muzzled and not muzzled.
Ah, yeah.
Gagged.
It does a little bit. It's just telling us what we already know. Yeah, some
classical music. It's reminding me of the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. At least the remake movie, the American one, because there's the whistling wind, and he says it's the wind, but you find out later it's the screaming victim. Spoiler alert.
To Radio Officer Young, Station 6.
That's the name, I'm pretty sure, of the person in the ship.
It was the last name.
Yes,
it was the last name. Dear Iris, I hope you and Ariane are both well.
It was Aeon.
I've spoken to the officials at Aeon and they agreed that it would be best for Ariane to attend school in Sector C. I have a spare room she can stay in until she graduates. I know you two are inseparable, but we both know that it is best for your daughter if she receives a normal education in the city. Love, your sister, Camilla. So Aeon was in the ship.
I don't have the full brain power to put that all together, but yes, good to know.
So...
what were the other names? Isla?
Issa.
Issa.
And...
is Issa someone we just saw on the other ship?
Issa is the person we ran into, and she said she was looking for someone as well. And she was looking for... I can't remember the name of the person she was looking for.
But Issa is the sister of the person who is the Gestalt on our ship. Is that what they just said?
No.
Sorry, I'm not at full brain power. Right. That is the shining carpet.
It is. Ooh, it's actually not.
It's not.
Very
it's
similar,
different.
though.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I'm like, no, it's not. But I think that's what it's referencing.
Iris.
Leon. Iris. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. No, we didn't know an
So this is
Iris.
Ariane's mother.
So that's not who we didn't meet Iris on the ship.
Issa we met.
Yeah, sorry. So that's why I got confused. Cause it's...
Okay. So what is this? 160. Some kind of special locking mechanism. There's some sort of speaker or microphone on the front.
It's such a insecure way to have passwords over a radio frequency.
Well, the idea is that not everyone has access to radio waves in this.
Oh, that's
universe.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So now we have a radio module.
It's not like you're saying the passcode all the time either. You're probably radioing people when they need it.
Okay, so we can tune it to different things. So this
Having
one said...
what you have to tune it to on the thing seems a bit too easy.
Well, this is basically like a tutorial. So that you know how to use it. There we go, some numbers. That's it. Back. What does it mean?
What did it say? It was something of eternity.
Heavy hexagonal stone plate. It feels warm to the touch. Plate of eternity.
Hmm.
And now we have the radio module. But how did we get the radio module in that whatever that was that we just witnessed?
Is there... You don't have to answer this. Is there a mechanism for that, or is there supernatural stuff in this game?
A mechanism for...
But in the logic of the game.
But for what?
For how we would get that.
Yeah?
It's not... is it supernatural or not, I guess is the simpler question.
Maybe?
I mean, I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. I'm just curious. I would prefer that it wasn't supernatural, I think, because it's so far kind of doesn't seem like it needs that, but I also don't think I'd hate it if it had supernatural elements.
Alright, so now we can try and get the radio frequency for the safe code. So we have one on here, 082 48082. So that could be it.
I was just thinking, like, Battlestar Galactica again. I wish I wrote them down, but I thought of... I think the list kept growing, so I think I got to 5 themes in sci-fi that were pet peeves, like things I didn't like. And Battlestar Galactica does all of them, and it's one of my favourite shows. And it's because it does them in a way where it was good. And I know one of the things on the list was supernatural elements. Which I like supernatural stories, but not in a sci-fi context. But in Battlestar Galactica, I did like it. And I was just thinking, I'm kind of getting the vibe in this that I might not mind supernatural elements.
So that one. Six 9 6 7 3. That one. I done one of these wrong. Oops. Go back to it. Five 1 2 2 0 4 5 1 2. So read that one because that's 6. Was it 204?
204512. It's the one we already did.
Is it? Oh yeah. Can't be that. What is it? Interesting. So if these they don't start at the start when you tune to them. They'll sometimes start only halfway through. Which I kind of like as a touch.
Yeah,
so it means you
like
have to actually stop and listen to the whole thing. Let's see if there's any this way. Five 1 4. I think they're supposed to be 6 digits. No, there we go. A card. Star unit. Cup identification card. So, I believe this is an administration card.
Cool. I know we needed that for something. Oh, the
Oh, it's
elevator.
the elevator card. Okay, so we can get to the elevator. Which is somewhere over here? Elevator, okay. So we're gonna go. Yeah, so this is. Oh, what the fuck? This game is like really good, but there is a lot of like learning to do while you're playing, like learning what the different units are, learning what the replicas are. That's all kind of like important, and you kind of just get pieces of it as you go through.
Right.
So like that's why it's almost intended that you play more than once, because you go through once, pick up the information, and the second time you have more of a like you have more of a background on the story.
Yeah, which is why we thought it was good that you'd already played this one. That person who's third from the left, isn't that who we had on one of our keycards?
Might be. Search protocol. Protector, controller on duty. Storch. S2303. Protector on duty, star. Worker, Helen Song. Confiscated items, watch ring. Workplace, political morals class. Arrested in ongoing investigation, stolen radio. Original reason for transfer, counter-revolutionary activity. Distributing flyers at university.
Why do you have political morals class in this world?
It's probably brainwashing stuff, let's say.
Maybe.
Julia Huang. Medication, confiscated items, medication. Workplace, mining. Arrested on suspicion of bioresonance. Just keep that word in mind.
Bioresonance. Okay.
Confiscated hydroxycarbamide pills have been sent to the medical wing. Special supervision request has been forwarded to Calibri. Alina Seo. Confiscated. Cosmetic box with butterfly inlay. Locked. Dorm. Workplace factory. Collapsed at the workplace from exhaustion. Bunk was searched before transferred to medical wing.
So the box with the eternity thing. Is that it?
Yep, so that was Alina's, who we're looking for.
Yeah.
So there's obviously some connection to that, that we opened it and then had some vision. Heinrich Fukuyama, confiscation, fountain pen, workplace mining operation, arrested on suspicion of conspiracy against the state. Alright. Don't touch me! Wait a minute. It's not this one? No. Where are we? Next one. Alright.
Hopefully there's a save room on each level.
Well, we should be able to save pretty soon, I would say. Use identification card? Yes.
Seems interesting that these biomechanical beings use key cards rather than something like, from their body.
Like radio transmissions, they have key codes.
No.
Well, that's kind of something that's in their body. If they're receiving radio transmissions for passcodes.
I mean, no. Well, like right now, yeah, we just use any old protector key card.
Yeah.
Which means anyone who grabbed that card can do this.
Did we confirm? What? No, put it back in. That one?
We need to pick up the card.
Power interruption. Control system is rebooting.
I guess we probably want to just keep the card in
Card impounded.
here.
Please contact administrator.
So did that mean we could only use that once?
Pretty much.
Why'd you pick 3?
I don't know. I just did. I kind of knew we had to go to that level. I don't think you can go to the other ones. Elevator is out of order. Locks from the other side.
This is a long game, isn't it?
It is a long game, yes. Why?
I was just thinking it's going to take us ages.
It's not like super long.
I mean,
It's reasonably long.
the length streams that I do.
Oh. Right. Shotgun. Shotgun acquired. I'll probably store that for now. Cool. There we go.